Oh, sweet Jesus. Norman Reedus just did it again. This time, he basically confirmed Death Stranding 2. So, you could look at this as a clickbait thing, and I wouldn't blame you if you did look at this as a clickbait thing. I saw this on Reddit, and I was like, no, like they have to be assuming he said something, right? He couldn't actually have said this. Well, this comes from IGN Brazil, so you do have to translate the language to obviously whatever you want it to. But in an interview with Adoro Cinema, and maybe I'm saying Adoro Cinema probably makes more sense. The Walking Dead actor said that Hideo Kojima's second game is in negotiations. So still, you're like, okay, IGN, clickbait, did it actually happen? Well, Norman Reedus, interpreter of Daryl Dixon on The Walking Dead, so again, this is translated, the wording is going to be weird, has indicated that Death Stranding 2 must happen, which really means might happen. I think we're doing a second Death Stranding, Reedus told reporter Vittorio Pratini from Adoro Cinema, IGN Brazil's partner site. The game is in negotiations right now, so yay, celebrated the actor in front of the excitement of the journalists present at the roundtable after the 11th season of The Walking Dead. Now, I mean, look, again, like, the wording is a little off, right? It's not exactly like English, but I don't know how you, like, again, so you look at that first one, right? Has indicated Death Stranding 2 must happen. Well, really, it probably means might happen, but then if you're, I don't know, like, how much could you possibly have butchered what he said in the translation? I think we're doing a second Death Stranding. That's the quotations. I think we're doing a second Death Stranding. I don't know how you messed that up. The game is in negotiations right now, so yay. This just happened. I guess when I'm recording this, it happened like 15 minutes ago. From when you guys are seeing it, probably happened like yesterday. Well, the reason I say that, obviously the director's cut is coming out, which does have new missions. It will, factually have kind of new dialogue from Sam, right? From Norman Reedus' character. So, like, you could argue, well, is he just talking about that? Well, I just don't see how he is talking about that, right? It's obviously already done. The game is coming out in another less than a month, actually. September 24th, I believe, is the date. So, I don't know how, I guess I'm being skeptical because this would be enormous. Like, there's really no way around it. It would signal a couple things. Well, number one, Death Stranding 2 happening is gigantic. Number two, it would signal it would be a collaboration with Hideo and PlayStation, right? Because whenever you do these kind of things, look to Bloodborne, look to anything like this, Sony has either the whole right to the name or part of the right to the name, which still kind of equates to you can't do this sequel not, exclusive to us. That's kind of basically what it boils down to. So, I could be wrong, or that could be maybe amended. Maybe there's like a deal in place where Hideo is like, no, and maybe that has happened. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong. No, no harm, no foul. But, maybe he did do something like that where he's like, Death Stranding is mine. It's Kojima Productions property. And, so if I make a second game, I don't have to make it exclusive to you. And Sony said, okay, fine, just make your game. That could have happened, but I really doubt it. I feel like Sony owns some possession of the title. You could even look to like Insomniac, which is the reverse thing, right? For like Sunset Overdrive, that was a thing that I believe was owned by Microsoft, but it was given back to Insomniac. So there was, a while where no matter what happened to Insomniac, they couldn't make a Sunset Overdrive 2 unless, I guess, maybe it was exclusive to Microsoft, but that name was held by somebody else or kind of in the possession of somebody else. Now it's Insomniac's, which means, in a way, it's Sony's, right? Where now, Insomniac can do whatever they want with it. They could do a remaster. They can make a Sunset Overdrive 2, all that stuff. So Death Stranding 2, it's huge. It's huge because it actually is kind of confusing because we know the director's cut for Death Stranding is coming out. There's been a lot of rumors that Hideo is working, on an Xbox exclusive game, but so he's doing two games at once. It doesn't really seem like his style to do that. So is Death Stranding 2 an Xbox exclusive, which, by the way, would be wilder than Death Stranding already is. It'd be way more wild, right? Death Stranding 1, the crazy, blow your mind kind of game that nobody, some people understand, but most people don't understand. That's on PlayStation. But then the sequel to the mind-blowing, weird, confusing game, that's on Xbox only, not on PlayStation. So it raises a lot of questions for sure. And he does talk about it being in negotiations, which to me signals like it's not done, but that could just be negotiating with him. You could easily be starting, like over the last year or two, Hideo Kojima and Kojima Productions could have easily been working on a Death Stranding 2, and they just haven't started the I guess the casting process, or, bringing them back, working out a new deal, stuff like that. And you could do that afterwards. You don't have to have that lined up before the game is kind of greenlit. So very interesting, very, very big. It actually, again, kind of raises a lot more questions than answers. It's just a gigantic thing, I would argue. As I've said in the past videos, on this channel, I have been a fan of Hideo Kojima. I've been a fan of Death Stranding. I think it is actually a really solid game. It is confusing. It's 100% not for everybody, so I totally get it. If you're just completely out, or you were out the day it released, but you enjoyed watching trailers for it, I completely get that. I think that's more than fair, but it's still huge to see, the sequel coming. And then again, the question is it a PlayStation? I think it's gotta be. I think it's gotta be a PlayStation exclusive. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think maybe the entire video I just said is just completely stupid because they misinterpreted Norman Reedus? Let me know if that's what you think. Let me know what you think about the possibility for Death Stranding 2, and we'll go from there. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, or subscribe to my second YouTube channel, or if you guys want to support us on Patreon or YouTube memberships, we have links to all of that stuff in the description below, okay? Thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all on the next video.